Hello my friends, Stevie B here. Hope you guys are doing great. We are going to have some fun in today's video. I'm going to throw down some funky vibes for you. And you know, I've got a bit of a reason to celebrate. I finally officially finished the pop music course and it is live on the Production Music Academy starting today, and we are also running a summer sale. It was a lot of work to put it all together. It took me quite a while. I haven't been able to keep up with a regular YouTube posting schedule, so I'm just taking it easy today. I'm gonna have a little fun. I thought, what the heck, I'll just hit record, see what happens. So we're just gonna get right into it. I'll chat a little bit more about what's happening in the Academy afterwards. First, let's have some fun. Otherwise, feel free to hit up those links in the description at any time if you wanna know more. All right, let's kick this off with some funky chords. It's usually where I like to get started. I'm using this synth brass preset for Serum, which is from the Reborn for Serum pack by Unmute and Tunecraft. Absolutely awesome pack, highly recommend it. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. And I'm going to plug that same MIDI into this DX7 patch called Pagoda Dreams, which sounds like this. Together. So I don't want to listen to that metronome click track anymore, so I just imported these snaps and claps from Splice into the project just to get like some rhythm started, which sounds like this. And now is probably a good time to throw down a beat. So I've been working with the V drums a little bit more lately, and I want to show you guys this track stack that I put together. So I'm just calling this Pop Kit 1 for now, and it's just a combination of the Fairfax kit using the Addictive drums. And I've got this dialed in specifically to work with my Roland TD27 kit. I'm using the Fairfax neutral preset, and I've got a very specific mix on this kit as well, but to reinforce the kick and snare, I've also got the drums linked to these samples. And this is just simply a kick and a snare that I've grabbed from Splice. So the kick sounds like this, and this is the snare. It's from an Oliver pack. I feel like the Addictive kits in general are great. I use them all the time, but I love like infusing the sort of organic sound I get from them with some more like tighter, punchier samples. Okay, we got our beat, clean that up a little bit. I think the next thing we're gonna do is throw down a bass line. For the bass, just gonna do my usual thing, going direct in, bit of Pro C to glue it together, but I am gonna use a pick this time around, going for a slightly gnarlier tone, maybe a little more attack and punch to it. And I've also been messing around with this Clev Grand plugin that I bought called Nor. So to show you what this sounds like, this is the bass without. And if I add it in. So it kind of adds like this cool mid-range effect to it. And if you push it really hard, it sounds a bit ridiculous, but I like it. It kind of makes it sound a bit more funky. Next thing I'm going to tackle here is the guitar. I'm going to do this in 2 layers. I'm going to start with some like funky plucks. So got the plucks down. Also want to record some funky guitar rhythm. So I doubled that guitar part and panned it out left and right a bit. And just threw in a few extra percussive layers. And in only a few minutes, we've got like a pretty strong loop here. So lately what I've been doing is putting ideas down really, really quickly and just saving the loop and coming back to them on some other day and just getting re-inspired. And also because I've been working on a lot more tracks featuring vocals, what I'll do is just put down like really simplistic ideas like this, use the loop to make a real basic arrangement, and I'll start to workshop vocal ideas and lyrics like almost immediately. And then I'll also send it off to a singer really early in the process. And when I get those vocals back, it just inspires me right away and it just motivates me to finish the track. So I recently did this and recorded the entire process. And this is featured in the pop music course in the Academy. Let me show you what the initial idea sounded like, and I'm almost embarrassed to show this to you because it's pretty rough. And then I'll show you what the final mix sounds like, and you guys might be shocked to hear the difference. So what I'm about to show you here is a handful of really simple layers, very similar to what I just put down, except for even more stripped back. Like there's no guitar or anything. All it is a few synths, same DX7 patch, a couple of Serum presets. This is the chord progression. Those chords there alone, what you just heard, is essentially like the basis for the entire track. So I started off with some kicks and some snaps. And I started workshopping the vocals like right away. And this is my like really rough demo.
Hold me just a little closer. Kill the lights and let me feel your love.
Using those same chords, we get to this pre-chorus section, and I'm adding like a few other things in here. So like there's like some textural layers like this piano and this like sample I chopped up, and kind of switching up the vocal melody a bit.
Way that your touch got me tripping like vertigo. I was holding on to something, but I let it go.
So again, you know, using the same chords in the chorus, a few extra layers. We got some like teletone in the mix. So some like vintage, like arpeggiated vibes there, whole thing.
If you want it so bad, I need to know it. I can't take no chances if you ain't gonna show it.
Okay, so like embarrassingly like rough, but I didn't really care, of course, and I felt confident in the idea. And I think it really comes down to having a great singer to work with. If I just fast forward through the whole process, after I've gotten the vocals back from the professional singer that I worked with, after all the guitar, the bass, the ear candy, the mix and master, I was able to transform that rough idea that you just heard into something that sounds like this.
Hold me just a little closer. Kill the lights and let me feel your love. Let that feeling win you over. We'll find the magic we've been dreaming of. I like the way that your touch got me tripping like vertigo. I was holding on to something, but I let it go.
And for me, this type of collaboration couldn't have come at a better time. I just feel like for years I've been hyper-focusing on instrumental music, and I'm kind of switching gears here, going all in on vocal-driven music. It just feels much more inspiring for me to work on right now. So the pop course covers the entire process of writing this track, from the first idea to the finished master, and every detail in between. And not only that, but it's the first course that also features a guest producer. Big shout out to Nathan Gunaselvam. He's one of Motion Array's top selling producers, and he recorded an entire writing, mixing, and mastering module for the course as well. And I'm actually so grateful for his contribution to it too, because I learned so much just watching him work. So I just wrapped this track up the other day. The plan right now is to pitch it to Artlist, and hopefully it all goes well. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. That's going to do it for today. If you want to jump on the summer sale deals, most of the production courses that we have in the Academy are currently 50% off. All access membership is currently discounted also. Hit up the links below to check out the pop music course that just went live. And if you're interested in learning more about music licensing, which is how I make a full-time living as a composer, then make sure to check out the free course that we have there called Intro to Music Licensing. You can access all of that and more below. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye now.